Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So today's set, I'm going to be using the Saviland acrylic powders, and this first one goes by the name of Sky. Today I'm using these 3XL coffin nail tips I got off of Amazon, and I've been wanting some 3XL nails for so long, so I was super excited when I kind of just ran into them. I love the length of these. These are absolutely gorgeous. Coffin is my absolute go-to type of nail. So I'm starting with prep, and for me I just do a peel off most times because I'm doing videos for your pleasure. So I'm taking my nail reserve peel off base, and I am applying that to all of my nails, and then I'll cure for 30 seconds. After that, I apply a layer of top coat over the nails and cure for 30 seconds. Please excuse my ashy behind hand. I literally had just got done doing a dip powder set on my older sister, and I washed my hands and they just was all ashy. I wasn't even paying attention. As you know, I've been trying to do a nail set a day for the month of June, and so I've been doing a few videos at a time, and yeah, I'm really ashy and I apologize. So for this particular set, I'm using the base gel method to apply on my nails. So I did apply some base coat into the nail well. I'm using my flashy lamp and flash curing each nail for about 10 to 15 seconds. And once I get them all applied, I cure for a full 30 seconds. And this is what the nails look like on. And again, I absolutely love this length. I've never worn my nails this long, but I definitely want to challenge myself at wearing these for like a week. They're just a bit longer than my normal XXLs, but they are longer. So today's an acrylic application, and I'm going in now with Mia Secret's clear acrylic just to basically protect my natural nail from any staining that the colored acrylic may do. So originally that shade I showed you, Sky, I wanted to use that over all of the nails because this is a cloud and butterfly set. I've been wanting to do a cloud set for a while and I haven't done one yet, so this was the perfect opportunity with these Saviland acrylics I got off Amazon. Such beautiful shades. But when I started applying Sky, the color was a bit lighter than I remembered, so I did switch it up a bit. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish watching me apply my clear base to my nails. So here I am going in with that shade Sky, and I'm going to use this on my index and my ring finger. So I take a bead, and I'm still very new to acrylic, so just excuse how it does look. I do need to practice a lot more, and I also feel it's the monomer I use. So I use the Cooper odorless monomer, and I absolutely love this monomer. It is amazing. There's not a harsh smell at all. It's tolerable by everyone in my household, even though the normal monomer, they never really seem to have a problem, but I had a problem to where I started realizing I was getting headaches and things like that. So I decided to try odorless monomer, and this one works pretty well. So I take it and place it on my brush. I do tap my brush here to make it polymerize, so that like the bead basically sucks up the monomer, and then you want to place that on your nail and just kind of pat it into place where you do want it. So I'm not quite at the stage yet where I have a method down as far as like a 2 bead, 3 bead, anything like that type of method. I'm essentially just placing the beads down how I see fit, making sure to keep my side walls in as good as I can so that when I do go into file shape and buff, there's minimal filing to be done. I feel like this color was absolutely gorgeous, but I feel like the clouds would be a bit too light on this particular shade, which is why I decided to kind of switch it up a bit. But this color to me is just absolutely gorgeous. So I do still kind of struggle around my cuticle area as far as placing the bead and making sure the bead is like nice and flushed. It's really weird for me around the cuticle still, so I am still working on that area of applying the the acrylic, but I'll get it. I just feel like I need to pretty much consistently do acrylic, but I like all methods of nails, so it's hard to kind of just stick with acrylic or just stick with polygel. Well, it's not hard to stick with polygel because that's what I started with. It's the most easiest for me. It's my nail sets come out absolutely perfect when using polygel, so I can stick to just polygel, but I just want to be very versatile and be able to do pretty much any type of a nail set. So that's why I do switch it up a lot, and I absolutely love it. But I'll go ahead and let you finish watching me apply this acrylic to my index finger. So now I'm going in with the shade Royal Light, and it's a really pretty like purple acrylic with like a blue shift to it, which I thought would be perfect for some clouds to go on. So I'm doing the same thing. I basically place a bead of it on my brush. I let it go ahead and soak into that monomer, and then place it on my nail and just kind of pat that into place on the nail. The acrylic brush I'm using today is a Cora Sky acrylic brush in a size 10, and I must say I absolutely love this brush. I am a Cora Sky fanatic. Like when I first discovered Cora Sky, I was buying a lot of her or their products, and they are pretty quality. The products from Cora Sky, they're a bit pricey, but it is worth it. You get what you pay for. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you watch me apply the acrylic to my middle finger, and I'm also using this color on my pinky as well. So once I get all of the acrylic laid on all of the nails, I'm now going in with my Mia Secret Clear, and I'm going to go ahead and just cap all of the nails as well as try to build an apex. I was watching one of my nail sisters' videos the other day, and she was doing acrylic application. She's also a beginner, but her application is so perfect, you would never believe that she was a beginner. But she was making a point with clear acrylic. To me, it is a very different consistency from a colored acrylic. I can't really describe it, but it's very different when picking up the beads with this particular monomer. I'd have to do it a little different with the clear. But this Mia Secret Clear is like one of the best clear acrylics that I've used. It's very clear, very nice. I did get a bit of yellowing in my nails. I'm not sure if you'll be able to notice it, but it did yellow a bit, and it's really because of the monomers. So with the odorless monomer, you know, should just use it as is, but it sets super slow. So I got a tip from another one of my nail sisters that uses Koopa odorless monomer all the time to just add a bit of acetone to the monomer to help it set faster, and it actually does work. But if you don't have the right ratio, I do notice that it does cause some yellowing. So if you're someone that wants to try odorless, that is a way to make it set faster. You just have to be careful and mindful of how much you put in. Otherwise, it does take a while for it to actually dry before you're able to move on. I love it because of the no smell part, but one of the things I also don't like about the odorless monomer is that it leaves a tacky layer, so you have to wipe that down. And for me, it doesn't seem like it actually comes off with alcohol. Like, it takes me a minute to get that tacky layer off, and I don't want to clog up my e-file by filing over anything tacky, but it does stay tacky and it's super hard to get it off for me, in my opinion. But otherwise, it does work pretty awesome, and like I said, I just love the fact that it doesn't have a smell at all. And these are the nails after just application, and off camera I do go ahead and file, shape, and buff the nails. Once I get them file shaped and buffed, I'm now going in, and I kind of just rushed. So normally when I do nail art, I do like to apply a top coat so that if I make any mistakes, I can just easily wipe it away. But I was so excited to get into these clouds. I went in on my middle finger and just went right straight for it. So I'm taking this white from a card called Blanc, and I'm using my dotting tool and just dotting some dots all over the nail to kind of create a cloud effect. Then I take a dry gel brush and kind of just feather that out to kind of give that extra cloud effect. And they came out okay for my first time of trying clouds, which is essentially a very easy nail art. It did come out pretty okay, so I did like them a lot. But I did the clouds on both my middle and pinky, and I'll go ahead and let you watch. After I finished the clouds on my index, I decided to just top coat over all of the nails. I wasn't really sure how I wanted to put anything into the nail set, but I know I did want to go ahead and do some nail art, apply some stickers, and I feel like top coating the nails is the best way to get the best effects. So I'm just top coating all of the nails, and then I'll cure for 30 seconds. And now I'm back to doing my clouds on my pinky. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And thank you to anyone that takes their time to watch my video. It's greatly appreciated. Anyone that is new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family. And if you've been subscribed, I love you all so very much. And I appreciate everyone's continued support. So I'm taking these different set of stickers and just randomly choosing things off of them to put into the nail set. So on the cloud nails, I started with the gold stickers and placed some 4-point stars over both my middle and my pinky. Also, my thumb is a cloud nail as well. So off camera, I did the same thing with my thumb as well. So now I'm taking the butterflies as well and just placing them randomly in between the clouds. And I'll place some of the butterflies on both my index and my ring finger as well. And I absolutely love everything about butterflies. I do have a whole butterfly series here that I am doing. So basically, if I do any nail set that incorporates butterflies, that nail set will go into that playlist. And I don't know, it's just something about butterflies that are my absolute favorite. I gravitate to them a lot. I try not to incorporate them too much, but butterflies definitely get me every time, and I absolutely love any butterfly design. So I made a whole series just to dedicate all of my butterfly sets to, because to me those sets always come out super gorgeous, and I absolutely love this one as well. So once I get all of the sticker set, I'm taking a top coat and going over my index, and I'm gonna leave it wet and place some moonlight hearts and moonlight round rhinestones into the wet gel. These rhinestones are from a cart, and I love the blue shift in them, which is what made me want to use them in this set. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'll go ahead and let you watch, but I do place them both on my index and my pinky using top coat, being that I'm not going to keep the nails on. But if I were going to keep them on, I would have used my Macart rhinestone glue just to ensure that they don't come off of the nails. But I'll let you go ahead and watch. So for my thumb middle, and pinky, I did just top coat over them because I felt like the clouds, the butterflies, and the 4-point stars were just enough on those nails. And then the fact that the acrylic is just also very gorgeous as well. Both shades, Sky, which is on the index, and the ring is like a iridescent blue acrylic, and then that purple acrylic with the blue shift is absolutely perfect as well. But I'm top coating, and off camera I'm going to place some cuticle oil, and I'll be right back with the finished set. And here's the finished set. These nails came out absolutely gorgeous. I love everything about both shades of acrylic. The clouds, the butterflies, everything went just together well. I love the shift and everything. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. And if you've made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the best you that you can be, and much love to you all.